What is up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Tikio and I make content along the lines of hair, lifestyle, and beauty. So if you guys need any beauty tips, beauty needs, whatever, come to your girl. For today, I have something special that I'm going to be doing for you guys today. This video is sponsored by HOTBRAIDS, okay? And they did go ahead and send me over 2 bundles of their Exotic Kinky Curly hair in the texture 3B, 3C. It's one of those. I'll be sure to go ahead and double check it. As you can see, my mini-me is here. Hi. As you guys can see, it is installed. Listen, okay, let's just say this hair is 1000% me, okay? Like this big hair, fullness of hair, 1000% me. In this tutorial, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the miracle knots crochet method. And if you guys are curious on what exactly does that mean, that means that around our perimeter, we're going to be having our miracle knots, which is aka our box braids / boho braids. And then in the center, we have cornrows going down and we have crochets. And that makes it a protective style where our hair is pretty much fully covered. Can you say hi to the camera?
Hi!
You have different variations of protective styles. You have a partial protective and then you have a full protective. This one would definitely be considered a full protective style. Stay tuned. Okay, so before we even go ahead and get into the foundation of the hair and just how everything was sectioned off, let's go ahead and get into the packaging, honey. Okay, so HOTBRAIDS, they did go ahead and send me over this lovely color satin bag. I did receive 2 bundles of their Exotic Kinky Curly hair. As you guys can see, this hair is so beautiful. Like, honey, what? I mean, curl definition and everything was just mwah. Look at that bounce. You most definitely will only need 1 bundle to achieve this style. However, I did receive 2 bundles just because we're going for a very full, a very voluminous look, and the bigger the hair, the better. And then these are the bundles separate. Each bundle alone is about 225 grams. Again, if you're a person like me where you like very full voluminous looks, then you would go for 2 bundles. But again, 1 bundle is just enough to get the job done. In the package also came this very cute pink spray bottle, a crochet hook with also some clips, a comb attachment, and also a brush. They also sent over a cute little tote bag. Thank you so much, HOTBRAIDS. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into our foundation before we go ahead and start on our miracle knots crochet method. Side note, if you guys are wondering, I do have a 3-way mirror set up so that way I can keep track of what I'm doing all around but still be able to bring you guys along with me to show you guys what I am doing. So again, because this is a versatile method, we want to be able to wear this style in different ways, whether we want to do a half up, half down, whether we want to do an updo, whether we want to just wear it all down. We want versatility in this look. So because it is versatile crochet, what I decided to do is in the front, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our miracle knots, as you guys can see. So this is our braid pattern all throughout. As far as the back goes, as you guys can see, if I go ahead and turn my head, you will see that I also did individual parts. I did go ahead and sew down these braids so that way we wouldn't have a huge lump. It's pretty much flat, okay? Miracle knots all around the perimeter, crochets in the middle. Once you go ahead and pull apart the hair, this is what it is going to look like. And as you can see, those strings right there is what's going to make it easy to not only take down but also reuse the hair when you're done. And because we are going for a more fuller look, we're going to add about 4 pieces per braid. What you're going to do is you're going to take that hair just like this, okay? The first piece, we're going to go ahead and put it through just like so. Just like that. Take that part that's more of a string and hook it on, right? And now we close that latch, pull through, and don't pull it all the way through. Do not do that. So now this is what you're working with once you pull that part. All right, now take your braid and boop, now you've just created a knot, just like that. Now we're gonna get into our second piece and we're gonna do the same exact thing all the way to the end. Take that crochet needle, poke it right through, just like so, and hook. Close your latch, pull it through your braid, just like that. And now you're going to form a knot. So here we are again. This is where we're at. Take the braid, form a knot. We're at our third piece right now. So far we have 2 pieces. We're at our third piece. We're gonna add it in right here. Hook, take your crochet hook through. And now we pull it through. This is where we're at. Take your braid, insert it into it, and pull. Okay, so the end piece and how you're going to end this to make this piece, which is basically the end of your tail braid, not show, this is what you're gonna do. Same thing that we've been doing throughout the video. However, this is the difference. So you're gonna pull that tail end through and create that knot just like we did. But now to disguise this, right? We don't want this. So what you're going to do is braid it in until you don't see the end tail of your braid anymore. Just like this. And you're really not gonna have to braid for too long, depending on how long your hair is. Longer your hair, the more hair that you're gonna need to make this style very full, by the way, just a heads up. And again, we're gonna do this process all throughout the whole head. Hopefully I'm making sense by what I'm explaining to you guys, because I'm trying to explain it to the best of my ability. Again, this is one where if you don't really know how to braid, because that's going to be a completely separate video, I'm going to go ahead and do this and finish up off camera, and then I'll show you guys what it's looking like so far and how much hair has been used since then. Okay, so we have now gone ahead and we have finished up all of the plaits that we had hanging. And as you guys can already see, this style is already so full. And all I did was the plaits that were all in the front, but look at how full this hair is already. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys the back, just so you guys can see what has been done so far. So just one pack alone was able to complete the braids that we had left out around the perimeter. So now we're gonna go ahead and move into our middle section right here. If I wanted to leave out of the house right now, honestly, they would never know. So along this way, where we're gonna really fill it in is more so along the perimeter, because we wanna make sure that when we pull that hair up, you do not see anything. And if it's filled in around the perimeter, you see how you can kind of already see? You can already kind of see how it's slowly but surely filling in. That is what we want. So instead of putting the crochet on the braid around the perimeter, if you put it through here, like so. Then again, tie a knot. As you can see. Oh, y'all. Oh my goodness. This hair is honestly, it is so voluminous, it is so big, like, and I love that I can have access to my scalp. I could do a half up, half down if I want. Oh, ah. Let's define these curls, and then from there, we're gonna go ahead and take it from there, ladies. Let's define these curls. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get the hair sectioned off. So I'm just gonna part it into 2 sections. At the end of the day, as you can see, it's a lot of hair. Section 1. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and pin that out the way. There we go. So now that the hair is wet, I'll go ahead and take in, I'm gonna be going in with my Aunt Jackie's curl cream. So we're just gonna take this in and put it all throughout the hair. And what this is just gonna add in definition. If you want to go at least a week without having to do anything to your hair or touching it, the products that you use really do make a big difference. Okay, so now that we have that in the hair, I'm just gonna take this paddle brush and just brush through it while still holding it down. As you can see, I still have a firm grip because I don't wanna just brush the hair through. We do not want to pull our hair out. We still gotta treat it, okay? Treat this as if it's your hair. You would not do that to your own hair, okay, babe? You would not. Brush through the hair and you can already see. This is the most important step because this is what's really gonna give those curls a true definition. You're gonna go in with your Nairobi foam. Baby, this is 1,000 out of 10, okay? If I could rate this, I would rate it 1,000 out of 10. So I'm going to drench the hair in this. Drench, okay, soak it, do everything. Drench the hair in this mousse, just like this. We already combed through it, so we don't have to comb it more. But what we're gonna do is take a section, like so, and you're going to coil. Coil, 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 and you're gonna do this throughout your whole entire head. And I promise you, once we go in and we diffuse this and this baby dries, girl, the game is over. And we're just, literally you're just taking just small little like sections and then you're just creating those coils at the bottom. What that is really just giving those curls definition, and it'll really help it hold up throughout the week to where, again, I'm not going to have to touch the hair probably until honestly next week. I'm doing this all throughout the hair. And then once I get done, I'll diffuse it and then show you guys what it ends up looking like once it is dried and I finished up this process. So, to be continued. All right, beautiful people. So as you guys can see, once I get through putting those finger coils through the hair and I've let the hair air dry, this is pretty much what the hair is looking like. I did end up doing an updo just because I was like, why not? Like, it's chic, it's very sexy, it's feminine. So as you guys can see, I have like 2 pieces out in the front and then I have another long piece down on the side. Almost kind of like a pineapple, but I wanted like extra curls. Okay, and we're back. And so this is basically the hair. This is, let's see, I did the install on a Tuesday and it is Sunday. So, oh, it is Sunday? Girl. Now, so this is basically the final result after the hair has pretty much fully dried and days have went by. You can even kind of see like the roundness in it as well too. I really did not have to trim the hair as much as I thought that I was going to kind of give it like that round shape, because as I took those extensions higher and higher, it just kind of naturally formed a round look, which was absolutely perfect. But I do want to show you guys the back just so you can kind of see the fullness in the hair, what it all looks like once it is dried. Those coils are in. Now keep in mind, I have not even used a comb to pick this hair, okay? And usually I'm the type of girly where I will get a wide tooth comb so quick and I will just make the hair bigger. I haven't even done that because this curl definition is just so immaculate and I'm just like, no, like if I can go 2 weeks and not have to touch my hair and not have to do anything to it because the curl definition is just tea. But nevertheless, thank you Hot Braids so much for just sending the style over to me, and just yes, I love this hair. It is some beautiful, beautiful hair. Definitely would recommend. Y'all need to hop on this train. Hop on this train. Hop on this train, because like she's staying in for 8 weeks. She's staying in for 8 weeks, okay? But anyways, that's all that I have for you guys today. Again, if you guys really do like this, or even if you guys do want a takedown of when it comes time to take down this hair, if you would like a takedown video, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, that's all that I have for you beautiful people today, and I will go ahead and catch you guys in my next tutorial. Stay tuned.